Well, good morning everybody. I hope that you're all doing well today. Today is day 51, so 510 kilometers into this wonderful journey. And it was bittersweet yesterday. 50 days, great celebration. Some of the global Teach Beyond team joined me. It was really lovely to have them join me and very, very nice to run with them. And in one sense you're like, yes, halfway there, and then in another sense you're like, oh, halfway there. You still got another 50 days to go, but managed to get today done, day 51. I was very tired, I must be honest, but just pushed through. It's definitely, I remember my next door neighbor Wayne, right in the beginning, even before this started, he said to me, Dane, a very wise man, we really appreciate him. He says, Dane, this is going to be a mind and a heart thing, not a body thing. And I can promise you that is absolutely the truth. And that leads me to my Bible verse today, and that's Romans chapter 8 verse 31, which says, if God is for us, who can be against us? If God is for me, who can be against me? And I've been pondering that verse this entire morning, and I think there's a double-edged sword approach to that particular verse. The first side is, if God is for me. So what does that mean? I think if we're living in sin and indulging in sin and doing really bad things, will God honestly be for us? Think about that. Like if we're living an ungodly life and doing things that are not pleasing to the Lord, will God really be for us? Good morning. Good, and you? The truth is probably not, right? The truth is he probably won't be for us. And then it says, if God is for us, who can be against us? I think the key lies in that first part of the verse, if God is for us. So I think people won't be against us, or who can be against us is really entrenched in the fact that we need to be living lives that are pleasing to God, because we want God to be for us. Yesterday I shared on Romans chapter 8 verse 39 that nothing can separate us from the love of God, and that's true. God will love us regardless of whatever lives we're living. But at the end of the day, I think we do still need to be living lives that are pleasing and acceptable and worthy of God. God won't bless something that's not according to his will, or not according to the faith that he wants us to have as well. So a bit of a hard one this morning, I suppose, and I'd like you to ponder about it yourselves. But if we are living in Christ and we do love him with all of our hearts and we're living good godly lives, of course we're sinners, and of course we're going to mess up daily and many times daily, but the encouragement is there. If God knows your heart, if you're living a life that's pleasing to him, if God is for us, who can be against us? And even in this running, there's been so much negativity surrounding this, and I've needed to humble myself and come back to the very reason that I'm doing this. And Chad as well, he's had to him and I have had some good deep conversations. But if God is for us, who can be against us? May God bless you, and I pray that you all have an awesome day today.